Hey guys, it's Dot. How you doing? It's been quite a while since we've been in Minecraft, and I decided I wanted to head back to my eastern base. Our last episode had us dying, and shortly after we had taken out that bed that we had down below. And of course it took us back to our house in the city. But really, I wasn't ready to stop playing. Hold on a sec. I want to make our music a little lower. There we go. Yeah, there were a couple of last minute, cleanups and things that I wanted to do for us before we actually say goodbye to this. It was quite a while ago that I had created those videos. I actually just released them a couple days ago. But we're talking July. And those videos were made back in January. So I wanted to come back. Like I said, we're in July now. This is actually Minecraft 1.7.10. So, I mean, we've been around a while. And I just wanted to show you a couple things that we finished up here. The first thing is there were a couple places where I hadn't put gravel next to the stairs because I had an idea using redstone to get rid of zombies that after I played around with it for quite a while, I just didn't like it. Now look, here's one that I missed. So let's see what we can do. Yes, we'll talk about him in a second, but let me hop back to a building that's hopefully got some goodies here. You can see we've got quite a number of friends joining us. If you remember that last episode, we had died, we had lost all of our stuff, and I had said I would come back and get it, and I did, and something funny happened. Here it is. I got back, and an iron golem had spawned. Remember we said I wanted to hang around until one did? But the funny thing was, it spawned up here. It was on top of the well. Now, I don't know if it would have walked itself off in time or not, but I ended up building my way up here, and I didn't want to hit it. Because when you hit a golem, they actually get mad at you. Oh, look at this dude. He's got a little flower. Oh, that's funny. So I ended up nudging him off until he fell down. You see? All right, so what else did we change? This one here you can see, I decided to add glass panes on both ends so that you had another way of being able to view what was going on top. So I'm going to come back here and grab some dirt. Oh, bummer. Okay, I thought I saw maybe out in these other ones. I thought I saw some dirt. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I just thought it made it look a little bit nicer too. This is our little spawn house. So, real easy for us to check up and see what's going on. Why didn't you tell me this was the wrong house? You're dingling. Alright, so here we go. So yeah, you can just walk right up here and get a pretty good look at what's going on in there. And I see twins. Boy, we were using this thing quite a lot to get a lot of new babies. And if you remember, I believe we said that our little eastern base here could handle up to 9 villagers. And these guys are going nuts. There's our 21. Yeah, 21 will give us. That's a good one too, actually. But I wanted to show you something else. Actually, I think we got to come down here. Do a little running. Something else I changed. Little things I wanted to correct. And, you know, just because I like to play at this base myself. And I'll show you something I figured out. Alright, I cleaned this up a little bit. Trying to make it a little bit easier to get down here. Then I kind of gave up. So this bottom part looks basically the same. Remember, this was where the bed was, and when we took the bed out, you know, it of course died. And again, I cleaned this up a little bit just to kind of make it an easy way up. There is a piece of carpet on top of a piece of glass with a torch down there just to give me some light. Well, here's the thing I wanted to point out. I made a tweak to our little spawner here. There's a roof here. You can see there's a piece of glass there and then follows underneath this cobble to come straight in. And if you remember, our water sources were actually up one block. And I had a little slab right here. And they were getting all jammed up. And like one of the guys would drown until another guy came in and pushed one of the zombies up. You know, and then that would get him going. But you would lose a guy. So that was one of the problems that I wanted to fix. So basically I just lowered the water elevator all the way down one block so that these guys can push and slot in perfectly. See? So this guy goes right up. He's not waiting. He's not waiting for somebody to push him in. Other problem that I had was that every now and then the spawner has the ability of spawning out a baby zombie. And the baby zombie would get caught in here and cause it, you know, he's only one block high, so he couldn't go up the water elevator. Well, that meant when the next zombie came in, he's in the way. So then, of course, these guys are drowning, and again, it was screwing things up. So I came up on a new idea here. Where this sign is, hold on, see the baby? This is going to be perfect. There's a solid block there, but there's a one block hole. Now see, he can't go up, but watch what this guy will do. He'll come all the way down, but look, he can push him under this one block. But actually, I've got some lava down there. So the next zombie that comes will continue to push this guy. He'll fall in and die, you see. And nobody drowns. So this makes this spawner work perfectly. While I was testing, I even had this spawner top out a baby zombie jockey, you know, one of the little babies that bye-bye, that's riding the chicken. So those two, which are actually too high, came in, but when they hit the water, they separated. So then I had a chicken and a baby zombie, both of which are only one block high. And then again, just like you just saw, it was able to push both the baby and the chicken into the hole and burn them up that way. So I thought that was cool. Okay, now look, here's another baby. You see, he's trying to jump, but he can't. You see, because he can't touch this water. So eventually he gives up, he falls down. And that's where this guy will push him in. Now look, here's a couple more babies. You see that? And it's not enough, you know, he's in the way, but he's not there long enough to cause these guys to run. See? There's one, dead. And these guys are going to come in. See? Push up, these two. You see that? So not one of them drowned. And again, I really wish I would have caught it on camera. There was a little zombie jockey. That actually, I think it was only the second time I've ever seen one of those spawn in my world. I've seen spider jockeys, But this was a little zombie baby riding a chicken. I thought that was kind of funny. So yeah, that's perfect, and it allows them to go up. Well, now I want to go up our little ladder again, and I didn't do anything to the ladder other than just putting these stairs in. This is all the same. But I came up here and I was toying around a little bit more with fixing zombie villagers that happen to come up here. So let's come and take a look here. I just tossed a little thing so I don't mistakenly fall. Here's a little viewing window. I actually made it come all the way over to here. You can see. It's real easy to get in here and kill these guys. Actually, I just took some damage, which I thought was weird. This used to be right here. I just raised it up here because I didn't want to mistakenly hop up here and take damage. And I'm wondering if it's the guy with the shovel. I don't know. All right. Before we do this, I do want to come and grab a sword so that I can show you the next thing. Just so you can see what else is going on here. Alright, and I did actually find all my goodies, so I got my diamond pick back again. Did I grab? I think I grabbed one left over. Okay. Well, let's see. We'll just make one real quick. I'll have to do it over here. It's been a while. I forgot where we had our stuff. There we go. There we go. Alright. Uh-oh. Come on. Alright, so now, are these guys still there, or did they despawn? They might have despawned. Which is another good way to do it, too. Aha! Yes, they... Oh, wait, where are we? No, they didn't. There we go. Oh, some did. Some did. Some must have still been coming up. Okay, you two guys can... Okay. So, nothing here has really changed. They come up and they move along, and then they get blocked, right? I did increase the length of this a little bit to show you what's going on over here. So here's what I did. I brought it out, and right below this, I dug a hole. And it's actually 2 blocks long. So if I have a zombie villager coming in, I just kill off all the other regular zombies. I click this open, the water pushes him and falls in the hole. Now you can actually see, and I'll see if I can get it to the point where you can see it. There's some redstone down here. And actually that's the reason why I've got a solid block here, to kind of hide the redstone. I can bring this up to stop any other guys coming in. But this hole's perfect because it's got the overhang, and I can just sit here and I can dose him with the potion and the golden apple and get him cured. When he's done, all I do is hit the lever and it pops a piston that's located right below this guy. I'm going to hop in. See the piston? And that's all this does. See, the lever is right above this block, and it just runs around and into the side. You can actually see the redstone in the back there, you see, coming up. So when I'm ready, I pop it out, and it creates a stair. And here's the reason it's too wide, because the second block isn't covered by this thing. Remember, they don't seem to like this thing. So when I drop this down, it creates a natural stair, and my new little villager can walk right out. You see that? So now it's all like an all-in-one piece. Okay? So I mean, a nice way to clean that up. And again, I just put a cap there. All right, what else did I do that I think was to finish up? That might have been it, really. I was just trying to fix up stuff here. Here's the other side of the breeding house, where again you can see just another viewport, right? And again, this goes with, if you remember from our videos, we have this little ladder in here where we can come up, hold our shift key down, and get a peek at too. You see, and you know, they breed when they need to, right? Diamond for, oh wow, that's kind of a slicky one. And this is that Affinity 1 book. And here's the guy in the doorway. 21. I had another guy that was 18 pieces of coal as well. So we had that available too. Let's see, what else? What else? I don't know if I did anything else. I think that might have been everything I wanted to do here. Well, I want to get started with these bases videos again. But like I said, we're currently running, where is it? Minecraft 1.7.10. We are getting real close to being able to run 1.8. And oh my goodness, 1.8 is you know, it's like they keep coming out with snapshots that have just a ton of cool new features. And the last couple of bases that you know already exist. Hi guys. I want to see what your trade is. Oh, there's a new one. An emerald will give me cookies. That's different. I don't know if I want to go visit one of the other bases until 1.8 comes out. All right, I'm going to switch gears here again. I think this is one of the later 1.7 snapshots, but when I came back up here, I have to compare it to the video again, but I don't know, the lighting is different in this version. It just seems like there's, you know, a lot more shadow or, you know, dark areas. See little spots here? I mean, it's all safe, but the look of it is different. So, if I hit escape here, what is that? Video settings? I've got the smooth lighting on to maximum. Fancy graphics. I don't really have anything else on. I got this brightness on. Oh, on Moody. Oh, that may be. Maybe that's what it is. Let's try that. Okay. Okay, maybe that's what it was. Maybe I had it on Moody, and I was like, wow, that really looks weird. I like to play it when it's on maximum brightness when I'm doing videos, because it makes it a little easier for you guys to see everything that's going on. All right, I think that might be everything that has gone on. There is one more thing I want to do before we start heading back to the city, though. And that was something that I noticed from the past when I think we had... where do I want to go? Over here. A zombie coming in, you know, goofing us up here. And I want to come in and see if I have two things here. Let's see. No. Okay, perfect. I think it was two. Somebody had gotten into one of our gardens and kind of trampled some wheat. Is it over here? Yeah, here it is. So I want to just come and plant. I thought it was two over here, wasn't it? Yeah. To come in here. Okay. So now I just want to go put these tools back. And and then we'll get started with the next piece. Let's see. Tool, tool, and I did get dirt from here. Okay. All right, so what else? Let's see. We're at 20 minutes. I don't think I want to leave this place yet. We'll just kind of stay in here where it's safe. So yeah, we're getting real close to 1.8's release, and this is our eastern base. And if you remember, we've already taken a look at our northern and our southern. So the bases that exist that we haven't seen yet, we have a western base, which is a base I did underwater. We have a northeastern base. I'm sorry, I think it's northwestern base, which is based on another village, actually a much larger village, and a northeastern base, which is a castle creation that I did. But each of those three have things from the 1.8 version that could really aid in us, living for a while in those bases. In the western base, the one that's totally underwater, one of the things I would like to do is add on to the underwater area. And prior to 1.8, back when I actually made that base, getting it so that you could actually live underwater, that took a lot of work. And one of the new things that 1.8 has are sponges that are actually located in these underwater fortresses that are guarded by these guys called guardians. It's a new water mob that's really kind of bad news. And within each one are 3 guardian bosses. So if we can take out the guardian bosses, there's a room that has a ton of sponge in it. And sponge is actually something that was in Minecraft way back. I've been playing since early alpha days, but it was actually used just before I started playing. Back when water started to be introduced, not water itself, but its ability to kind of run. You take a bucket of water and you drop it down and it flows. Well, in the original version of the game, way back when, you dumped 1 bucket of water and, oh my God, it would like flood you out. So they needed a way to get rid of the water. So that's when they initially created sponge. And sponge would soak up all the water. So if I brought one of the old sponges from alpha days, and let's say just dropped it right here, all the water in this entire pond would get soaked up and it'd be gone. Well, once they figured out how to get water working again, they turned off that ability and basically left sponges in just for creative. I also added some gravel here to make it look like it goes into the building. So really, for many, many months or even years, it was just on the creative inventory as something cool that you could have, built out of. But now it actually does absorb water a little bit. And then, once you have a wet sponge, which actually is what you find in those temples, they're all wet. So you then have to put it in a furnace to dry it out. So that's something I would have liked to do in the western base. The northeastern base is, again, based on another village like this one, but it's a much larger village that was naturally spawned in. And again, it had been sieged, so when I came across it, it was completely empty. And there's also some more history to that village, but I'll wait until we actually visit that. But one of the things I would like to do with that village is that these villagers have completely changed in 1.8. So when you right-click and you're doing your trading, The 1.8 trading is totally different. If you remember, I had made a comment in an earlier video that said I really wished it would tell us what kind of villager it is. Well, that's how you can tell if you've got an old villager or a new villager. All the old villagers just say they're a villager. And the new villagers will actually say, I'm a blacksmith or I'm a baker or whatever. And then trading actually works differently with the new villagers. And breeding is much harder with these new villagers. So I don't think that breeding house is going to work on these new villagers. So we're going to have to do some experimentation and see if we can't figure out a new way to get these guys to breed, because I thought that was no fair. So yeah, I want to visit that one when 1.8 comes out as well. I'm trying to find the guy that was the other one for. Is it you? No. That had the neat deal. There's 21. I think there was a guy with 18. Or maybe he was 21 and the other guy was 22. I can't remember. So yeah, I think I want to stay away from that one for that reason as well. And then our last one that's already done is our northeastern base, which is actually a dark nether brick castle that I created. And it's got a bunch of stuff that's already done. But another new thing coming out are banners that are 2 blocks high. They're flat. They can be either, posted in the ground like a torch or mounted on a wall. And even when they're on the ground, I don't know about the wall, they move a little bit. They sway a little bit in the wind. But there are many, many, many combinations of what these banners can look like. And I thought for our castle specifically, which is, massive, just take a look at this church for a second. I got to thinking, wouldn't it be cool if we had these banners mounted on the wall? I do have a sheep farm there, so we could get different colors of sheep or wool. To create those things, we could just high mount on these walls. So that was another one, a neat 1.8 reason for that. So, I think, I just don't know how much longer the Mojang guys are going to wait before they feel that a release of 1.8 is going to be feasible. But I think what we could do is maybe venture out to either the southwest or the southeast, which are 2 zones that I had discovered to create brand new bases that don't exist anywhere. One of them, I believe it's the southwest base, is going to be based in extreme hills, so that we have an example of that. And then the other one is going to be based in the nether. So maybe we could do that as well. I don't know. My other thought is to go to one of them and do a little bit of work in the hopes that 1.8 will be released soon, and then we could just pick up in that base in 1.8 and start to do some of the new stuff here. I forgot my dirt, but I came back up here because it's nighttime again, and I just wanted to double check the lighting. And I think it is. I think actually it is. I want to see if I can do a jump. Okay. Yeah, I think this is the same lighting. Okay. I thought something drastically different had happened to the lighting. But I guess we're good. I guess we're okay. So we're good to go there. But, maybe I could do another jump. Yeah, I got back here after I had gotten killed. Yeah, here we go. And I found that dude up here. he had actually spawned in on his own because we had enough villagers. And I'm like, well, you're not going to be able to protect him if you're up here. And just like regular villagers, you know, you can actually nudge this guy around, you see. And then what you don't want to do is hit him. You hit him and he kills you. See? So nudge him, but don't hit him. Alright? Okay, here we are back in the city, and we're at 30 minutes. So I don't know what we should do. You know, I don't have enough viewers to watch these videos to be able to say, tell me which one I should go to, so I think it's going to be my call. And actually, I think what we'll probably do is do what I was initially envisioning, and that is to head west and see if we can't find our way over to my underwater base, and hopefully be able to find some things to do there that will be long enough so that while we're there, 1.8 comes out. And then when 1.8 comes out, we'll have a chance to hopefully see if we can't get some of the goodies from 1.8. Okay? Alright, so I hope that those couple of neat additions and fixes in our Eastern base were enough to actually properly close our Eastern series. So I think when we come back in our next video, what we'll do is take a wander out west and see if we can find my underwater base, which is really cool. Alright? Okay, so until our next video, this is Dotoran, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.